that you're working so tirelessly with the social media team and getting all these amazing marketing materials prepared from them. This is really, really amazing, and thank you for that because you're in a way helping them set a benchmark for benchmark not just for actually our company, for other teams, but maybe for the industry actually, and that is so good to see. So I really appreciate that. And Queenie, I mean, yeah, I knew that you were hardworking, but you don't sleep at all, it seems. So you're working even at this hour, and that's really commendable. Tony, as always, is very energetic all the time. And everyone on this call, Malay, Robin, everyone, like I can't take enough names. I know that this team is really, really going to make history here, and actually, we're together going to make history. Now, as Ash mentioned, with so many updates in XRP coming up, the timing couldn't be better. Now, when you talk about opportunities, again, it's very important that you seize opportunity at the right time. What they say is, good luck is when opportunity meets preparedness. So even if an opportunity comes along, if you're not prepared for it, you won't be able to take advantage. For example, we all had the opportunity to make millions from Bitcoin. Nobody, like, literally stopped us from buying Bitcoin when it was $1, $2 or something. It's not like, we were heading for it, we wanted to buy it and all, and somebody stopped us. I don't think that happened to majority of us. In fact, a lot of us, in fact, I know myself, bought Bitcoin at a good price as well, but then sold it when I made some profit. And I know a lot of people who did that. We did not hold on to it long enough. And with crypto, that's the thing. You need to hold on to it. If you just like, you're tempted to sell at every dip or whenever you make a little profit, then that's really not going to help you long term. But that is what happens. That's human nature. And that is why now I will give you, a small example of everybody who's investing specifically in XRP right now as compared to people who are putting their XRP with ZAB. Now, everyone has, the same opportunity. Now, anybody because we know that XRP has a huge, huge fan following. There are people who buy XRP and hold because they believe in its future value, and that's called the XRP army. In fact, this project initially was built specially targeting just the XRP army. However, later on, it was we decided that we need to launch it into network marketing community to increase our reach because we don't want to be limited to just the XRP army. However, having said that, XRP army in itself is huge, huge. It's a huge number of people who understand crypto, who understand XRP, and who believe in the power and the future of XRP. Now, let's say, for example, you buy XRP at $2.50. Okay. So at an average price of $2.60, you buy XRP for $1,000. That means you had 200, that means you have about 400 XRP. Now let's compare two scenarios. Number one, you're just holding on to it. And number two, you invest in ZAB. Now, with ZAB, you know that you can make 400%, correct? Let's say it takes you about 3 months to make 400%. You're actively working and all, but we're not being very aggressive, even though we know that there are people on this call itself who max out their packages within, like, days or weeks. But let's say even if it takes you 3 months to max out your package and reach that 400%. Now, what happens at the end of 3 months? Okay. Now, you don't only gain from the 400% that you made from XRP, from ZAB, but you also gain from the price difference of XRP. What does that mean? Let's say after 3 months, because XRP is a commodity, it's a cryptocurrency end of the day, so it's open to volatility. So there are only three scenarios that can happen. By the end of 3 months, if you bought today at $2.50, by the end of 3 months, it can either go up the price, it can stay stagnant, or it might go down. These are the only three scenarios, correct? It can go up, it can stay stagnant, or it can go down. So let's consider the first scenario when it goes up. Now, you had 400 XRPs. that you bought for $1,000, you have made 400%. That means you, from your 400 XRP, now you have 1600 XRPs. Now, in scenario one, let's say the price increases. Okay. And from $2.50, let's say the price goes to $5. What does that mean? Anybody, your friend who has not invested in XAB, who's just buying and holding on to XRP, because the price doubled, they made $2,000 from their $1,000 investment. They bought XRP worth $1,000. The price has doubled, so now they have $2,000 worth of XRP. However, you have made 400%. That means you don't only have 400 XRP, you have 1600 XRP that you can sell for the price of $5 each, that you invested at the price of $2.50 each. That means if you sell 1600 XRP at $5 each, you have $8,000. How much does your friend have? $2,000, because the price of XRP doubled. But just within the same amount of time, how much do you have now? $8,000, $6,000 more than your friend, just because you chose XAB. Now let's consider scenario two, where the price does not change. Okay, so you bought and invested at $2.50, and after 3 months, when you do 4x, the price still remains $2.50. That means your friend who did not choose XAB, he still has $1,000 worth of XRP. But you, because you have 1600 XRP at the same price, you now have $4,000 worth of XRP. That means you have $3,000 worth of XRP more than your friend just because you choose XAB. And let's consider the worst case scenario, that the price crashes. And let's say from $2.50, it goes down to $1.25, just half, 50%. How much does your friend have? He had XRP worth $1,000. So he had 400 XRP at $2.50. If the price crashes, he now has only XRP worth $500, because his 400 XRP is only worth $1.25 each. That means he has $500. That's it. Wherein you, because you have 1600 XRP, even if the price crashes and goes to $1.25, you still have $4,000 worth of XRP. What does that mean? You still have a lot more than, your friend. Sorry, you still have $2,000 worth of XRP. So that means from your initial $1,000 that you started with, you still in gain, even if the XRP price crashes. Because when you talk about cryptocurrency, nothing goes up. Forget about crypto, any commodity. Talk about gold. Gold saw its, gold is like the most hardcore commodity that we can think of, which is like, the when you think of value, you think of gold. Countries, when they think of value, they think of gold, right? But you know that gold crashed. It has its steepest crash, one single day crash just a couple of days ago, when it crashed 5% in one single day. 5% crash in one single day. That happened to gold. So if gold doesn't go up like this, it also goes up like this. It's any commodity. No commodity, you talk about Bitcoin, it doesn't go up like that. It always, like, there are always lumps. So there are always slumps, and there are always, turfs. So that is why you need to be prepared for long term. But the good part is with XAB, even during the slump, you still in gain. And that's the power of XRP AI bot. If you have anybody that buys crypto, saves crypto, especially XRP, this is what they need to know. This is what they need to understand. People here on this call who joined, like, initially, they have already made so much from the package that they bought initially. And especially people who are or who are sonic, they are literally minting money. That's the power of XRP AI bot. Now, also very important to understand what the back office, how the back office works and what it looks like. So all of you, I assume, are a part of, XRP Airbot already, and you have your own back offices. But I will quickly take you through the back office to help you understand, and like if we have any questions regarding back office, I can take that then. So let me quickly share my screen and we'll go through the back office. Now, this is what your dashboard looks like. When you log into your account, this is what it should, or when you connect to your account, this is what it should look like. Okay. Now, here at the top, you see the globe icon. If you click on it, it gives you options for many languages. Now, because we are growing so fast and we're even growing in places where people do not understand English, at all, in fact, in a lot of places. So that is why it became very important for us to launch XAB in multiple languages. And here you can see all major languages that you can select. If there is any language that you think is needed and is not here, you can let us know through the support system and we will include that too. Now, just next to it is the option you see here. You can click on it and you can update your profile. Now, when you update your profile, what I would suggest you to do is to please, please, please make sure when it says receiving details, you need to input your XRP address. And everyone on this call, please make a note of it and relay the same message to all your teams that you need to input the address of a non-custodial XRP wallet. Please make sure that you do not put the address of an exchange. Your receiving address from an exchange. That money, if sent, will be lost forever because exchanges do not you need a destination tag, and when we give you when we process when the system processes your withdrawal, there is no option, or we do not have a destination tag that you've sent us that we need to put there. So that is why that money can be lost forever. So please make sure that you put your XRP address from a non-custodial decentralized wallet. Okay. Now, after you update your profile, here is what you see, very important. This is your fund wallet where you can, and we will go into details of fund wallet. And here is your commission wallet where you can see how much commission in total that, your balance you have in your account right now. Now, just below that is your earning progress. Now, what is your earning progress? It shows the total amount of earning that you can make. Okay, so earning is 400% of your package value, and it is 400% of all your packages put together. So if you have 10 packages altogether, then it will be 10 packages, the sum of all those 10 packages times 4. That is what your earning cap is. You cannot earn more than that unless like you buy another package. Now it shows how much have you earned already. So that means percentage that you've earned already. It says 178.2 is what the earning on this accounted, which is 44.5%. You can earn 100% and it will reach like the capping. So 44%. So now how this helps. Okay, let's say you have, the capping here is 400. You've already earned 178. Now you know that somebody that you're going to directly sign up where you gain to, stand to gain 8% of their package value is going to sign up with a big package. Let's say somebody on your team is coming up with a 10,000 XRP package, correct? That means you're going to get 800 XRP from that package. Now, what does that mean? Your capping is 400, out of which you've already earned close to 200, right? That means you have another like 200 and something to earn. But what you're going to get is 800. So you've got to make sure that you upgrade your own package beforehand to make sure you have enough capping available to accommodate that income. Otherwise, that income will expire without it hitting your account. So it's very, very important. Also, when you go to claim your team bonus, now all your team bonus accumulates. You only get it when you claim it, right? So you go to claim your team bonus and you see that you're making a team bonus of, let's say, 1000 XRP. Now your earning cap is only 200 and something that's left. So it becomes very important that you upgrade your own package before you claim that that bonus, to make sure that you have enough capping to accommodate that. So it's extremely important. I cannot emphasize enough. Just below that, you see your referral link that you can copy and send to anybody, or you can send, through the shortcut as well, through WhatsApp or through Telegram. And this QR code can also be scanned by somebody who wants to join you directly. Now, just below that, you see view earning report. Again, very, very informative, tool. So just click on view earning report and it gives you a clear and proper breakdown of all your earnings. Now, you know that, you've got different types of earning from XAB. That means you get first of all, you get a passive income, which is called airdrop. Then you get direct bonus, then you get level bonus, and you get team bonus. So it shows you exactly how much have you earned through each each component of the compensation plan. For example, here from airdrop, I can see that I have received 29.4 XRP. From direct bonus, I have earned 41.7. From level, 106.73. From team bonus, nothing yet. So it gives you a clear breakdown of your total earning, helps you understand things better. Now, if you go back here, you can see your team stats also. So total number of affiliates you have in your entire team. Out of those affiliates, how many are active, which means how many have a minimum 10 XRP or more active package, because it is possible that somebody's package expired, they did not renew, or it is possible that somebody signed up, but they've not bought a package yet, so they won't be active. Similarly, it shows you your direct and then how many of those directs are active, and more details about your own portfolio just down below. It shows you my volume. That means a total amount of packages you have, which means that if you have, let's say, 10 packages of 100 XRP each, the total volume here would be 10 times 100. That's 1000 XRP. It says lifetime direct volume. So again, very self-explanatory. If you have people joining you directly, now this is a uni-level program, so there is absolutely no limit to the number of people who can join you directly. And we have people in the system who've got close to 100 direct people that they've signed up. And that is because I think they're working really well with social media, because you can just go and post videos and all. If you're active on social media, people choose to follow you. And, if they choose to sign up through your link that you've advertised, you could be making direct income from people you don't even know directly, or personally rather. So that's a really, really good tool. And here it shows you lifetime direct volume. Again, lifetime team volume is shown just below that. And under that, you have today's team volume. So how much volume has your team generated today? And just below that, you have 90-day team volume. So how much volume has your team or team overall generated in 90 days? Now, I would like to share a piece of information here, some suggestion that was brought in by by Ash, and we really liked it, is to be able to help people give clear visibility of how much volume is coming in each day and, going to expire after 90 days. We will have a ledger for past 90 days where you will see like the daily volume, 1 day's volume, how much volume on, whatever date you received. Now, if you go next to packages, move next to packages, it gives you the packages that you have on your account. Now, you can have as many packages as you want. There is no limit, and it will give you a list of all those packages. And if you click on the package, you can activate your bot. When the bot starts running, there will be a countdown just below that. 70-hour countdown, and you start receiving airdrop for 70 hours hands free. Once the 70 hours are over, then you need to restart the bot again. Now we understand that a lot of times people, especially because a lot of people have multiple packages and all, they feel challenged because there are different timings for different bots. So it becomes a hassle to follow through and to, turn on each bot after 70 hours, etc. And sometimes they lose time. So again, one suggestions that has come up and we're working on it is to make it one unified time, one unified day of the week that everyone can turn their bot on. And, like that's the same, even if you have 10 bots, if you have 10 packages, 20 packages, doesn't matter. It'll be one particular day of the week that everyone in the system, every single person in the system can turn their bot on. So that way it's easier to remember for everyone. Now, also, if you want to buy more packages, you can simply go to add package. And here on add package, you can either buy a package for yourself or you can even buy a package for any of your team members. So not only that you can buy your own package, you can buy a package for any of your team members as well. I think due to security, this is expired. Let me just try to reload it. Okay, let me share screen again. Okay, so if you click on this, you can buy package. You can select either self or other. You can select whether you want to pay through fund wallet or XRP code. You can select the package you want to buy. So you can either select any of these packages or you can even click on custom pack to write whatever amount you want here. So you can write example 550. Okay. And you understand that there is one XRP standard activation fee with every single package. So that makes it 551 XRP. It also gives you the current USD price in bracket. Just for understanding, because a lot of people understand USD better than XRP. And it shows you how much balance you have in your wallet at the moment. So if I only have 150, that means I would need to top up my wallet before I can buy this package. And then you can hit submit. It will create the package. If you click others, if you want to buy a package for somebody else, you simply need to put in their user ID or their wallet address and follow the same process. Hit submit the package. The money will be deducted from your fund wallet, but the package will go to the person that you have put in the ID for. Now, this doesn't have to be your direct. You can do this for anybody on your downline as well. So we've made the system very, very simple and very user friendly as well. Now, I want to keep today's, training a bit short. So straight away, we'll move on to a very important part that is claim team bonus. Okay, now if you go to claim team bonus, what you see here, now first of all, you need to understand the basic criteria or the basic qualification required to claim team bonus. Now, the first thing is the good part is that even if you don't meet this criteria at the moment, it doesn't mean that you're losing your team bonus because the volume keeps on accumulating. For example, the first requirement is for you to have your own 500 XRP package. Okay. Now, I do not have a 500 XRP package on this account. As you can see, I only have a 100 XRP package. Yet, if I go to claim team bonus, you can see all the stats here. My volume is still standing here. It doesn't expire. Okay. That means whenever, like, let's say I become eligible, I can choose to buy a 500 XRP package and then I will be still able to claim the bonus as long as the volume is not older than 90 days. So as long as whatever volume is showing here, it is more than 1000 XRP and you see that, the maximum from any one leg can be counted is 33, one third rather to be specific. Maximum one third can be counted from any one leg. So which means that for a volume of 1000 XRP to be claimed, the maximum the system will count from any one leg is 33.33, not more than that. Okay. And so if it is like, but because it's a uni-level program and you can have as many legs as you want. So that means you can have more than three legs, and that's always better because when your volume is divided into 4 or 5 legs, it becomes easier for you to manage. So, for example, if you have a volume of 1100 XRP overall, and you've got like, you've got five legs, you've got 200 in each, and the last one is 300. 100% of your volume will be counted. You'll be paid on the entire 1100, because in this case, no one leg has more than 33% or one third of the total volume. So I do not, want to confuse you guys. All the calculations come up here whenever you're eligible. When the volume accumulate, it shows up here, in detail. But also for this specific topic, we can have a detailed training. Like we need 1 day training just for this, and we can do that. But I would like to invite any questions that you might have about the programs, about what we saw today in the training, or even if it's anything else about the back office. All right, we've got Sarita. Yes, Sarita, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, you had when you were on the page that talked about the receiving data, what was the non-custodial decentralized wallet that you're referring to? I'm not familiar with what that means or how to set that up.
Okay, this means that whenever you're requesting a withdrawal, okay, so whenever you're requesting to withdraw your XRP into an external wallet, that wallet needs to be your personal non-custodial wallet. Do not give an exchange address for that. Like you might have, an account on exchange, right? For example, Binance, etc. Do not give XRP address from an exchange. It needs to be your personal address. For example, if you have SafePal, get an XRP address from SafePal and send that to us. Update that in the back office instead of fetching the address from Binance and or Kraken and updating that. Does that make sense? Sarita, are you able to hear me? Hello. Okay, all right, great. I think you're not able to unmute yourself for some reason. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It wouldn't let me, but yes, that makes sense now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
you're welcome. Thank you. And thank you for asking that question, because that might clear doubt for quite a few people. I know that's one of the most common concerns we encounter. All right. So, any more questions about this? All right. If not, I mean, I'm very happy that, it means probably everybody understands. Now, what I want to mention here, as I said earlier, timing is extremely, extremely important whenever you join any opportunity. The platform is very important, how good the platform is, but also the time that you join the platform. The good part is that we are still in our pre-launch phase. It's only been, a month and a half almost that we've, started this pre-launch. And the company's official launch event is in about 15 days on 15th of November in Barcelona, Spain. One of the most amazing cities that I've been to, and anybody who's not been there, I highly, highly recommend. And what better occasion than the launch event of the company? Now it's a very exclusive event. We only have very limited, seats or limited invitations for the event. If you haven't bought your if you haven't bought your tickets yet and you do want to visit, please make sure you do that sooner, because once we run out of the tickets, then we won't be able to accommodate anybody. Also, anyone achieving Ruby or above will get a reimbursement on the ticket, plus will get another $400 for flight. This means the ticket, which is 499, plus you get $400 towards flight ticket. That means if you hit Ruby rank, you get $900. However, you only get that once you attend the event. So if you don't attend the event, that means you're losing out on that as well. But also it means that you need to buy your ticket well in time, to make sure that we're able to accommodate you on the event. Also, any yacht club members, and I know there are quite a few on in this call, yacht club members, they will be given special seating, front row seating, to in the event. And we have something really, really special planned for you. So any of the yacht club members, please make sure that you're there at the event, because as I mentioned, that we have something special planned for you. Also, the Yacht Club 2.0, I know there are quite a few members from Yacht Club 2.0, but we're running out of Yacht Club 2.0 like crazy. I think maybe within like, week or so, we'll run out of it completely. And once it's gone, it's gone. We're not going to introduce any more yacht clubs anytime in this near future. No Yacht Club 3.0 or anything. That means you lose out on the benefits afterwards. If you don't, even if you have a 2000 XRP pack but you don't have yacht club membership, that means you don't get special things that are meant only for yacht club members. So please make sure, which includes annual cruise, which, and the biggest thing that includes not just the special treatment you're giving at all the events, the 10% discount at event ticket, but 5% of the entire company's profit will be shared, year two profit will be shared with Yacht Club 2.0 members. So even if you have Yacht Club 1 already, if you can afford it, it's a great idea to get Yacht Club 2.0, because Yacht Club 1 or Yacht Club gives you profit share in year one profit, wherein Yacht Club 2 gives you profit share in year two profit. And usually year two profits obviously is higher than year one because of, there's no capital expense for the company. It's only operational expense. So highly, highly recommend anybody who wants to get it. Now is the time, and especially for the Barcelona event, guys. There will be many more events in the future. However, this is the only launch event. Launch event is not going to happen in again. So you can witness this historical moment, this historical event, by being there in person. If you need any sort of assistance with visa, etc., we can send you invitation letter from the company detailing that might help you with the with the visa and all. However, you need to have bought the ticket. In case there is anybody who's bought the ticket and has been refused visa, heaven forbid, in that case, we will refund their ticket money. Okay. But in order to help you with the invite and all, you need to have bought the ticket first. Now, of course, any of your known people who are, who are from Europe, you've got to make sure that you send them to the event, even if you're not able to join yourself, because there they will get first hand experience and exposure to the opportunity. They will get to meet leaders, the top earners from the company, and they will get to meet the co-founders and the corporate itself. Yes, if you are not able to visit yourself, you can transfer the ticket. However, you need to raise that concern in the back office. You can tell somebody, in the back office, you need to write the user ID of the person that you want to give the ticket for, because all the tickets, all the entrants, they will be given a QR code. So, scanning the QR code, we will know who's the person who's entering and all that. So obviously it needs to match. So if you want to transfer your ticket to somebody, you can, but we need to know about that in advance. Now, also, like as I mentioned, Barcelona is a great, great city. The reason we chose that is to give a unique experience to our leaders and the top members who are going to be joining the launch event. It's such a cultural city. The vibe is amazing, and I think that we could not have a better kickstart event for our business than to have the event in Barcelona, and that too in Grand Hyatt, which is one of the best hotels there in Barcelona. And the location is amazing. So the first day, you arrive on the 14th. 15th is the main event, the entire day. And 16th, we've got training for different teams. So you will be given training slots where you need to come in for the training. But besides that 2 hour slot, you can also tour the city. We've got some great entertainment planned as well. So really, really looking forward to seeing you all in Barcelona. And again, if you have any questions related to the event or anything, please go ahead and ask.
Shweta, how many yacht club left? Can you just rephrase that for us, please?
I would suppose they're less than 100, but I would need to again check to confirm the exact number. Okay, I will check that for you.
The questions, amazing. If not, we will head off to some testimonies.
96 left. 96 yacht clubs left.
All right, so we have enough.
500 and only 96 left now.
So she said, do we need visa coming from the USA? That's one question over there.
I don't think USA people need visa. If you have a USA passport, I don't suppose that you need visa for Spain.
All right. Thank you, Shweta. Thank you for your amazing presentation. I don't think we have any other questions. Malik, over to you, brother. Tiger, over to you. I'm just driving and we can go through testimonies, but thank you very much, Shweta. We're going to have the same training session again. I will update you on the group. So thank you for amazing and welcome to the family, guys. Okay.